We discuss about MCQ in Polity. Please like, comment and subscribe my channel. Which act of British Parliament abolished the East India Company monopoly over trade in India? Options are Regulating Act, Pitch India Act, Charter Act of 1813, none of the above. Right option is option number C, Charter Act of 1813. The Charter Act of 1813 deprived the company of its monopoly over trade with India, but it still enjoyed its monopoly of trade with China and trade in tea. Next question is, by which of the following act Legislative Council of India received the power to discuss the budget? Options are Indian Council Act 1861, Indian Council Act 1892, Indian Council Act 1909, Indian Council Act 1919. Right option is option number B, Indian Council Act 1892. The Indian Council Act 1892 increased the functionings of the legislative councils. The councils were given the power of discussing the budget and addressing questions to exclusives. So next question is, in which of the following acts the provisions was made for the establishment of Supreme Court at Kolkata? Options are Regulating Act 1773, Pitch India Act 1784, Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1833. Right option is option number A, Regulating Act 1773. The provision for the establishment of Supreme Court at Fort William, Kolkata was made in the Regulating Act 1773. Sir Elijah M. was the first Chief Justice of this Supreme Court. So right option is option number A, Regulating Act 1773. Next question is, with reference to the establishment of Supreme Court, which of the statement is correct? Supreme Court at Calcutta was established by the Regulating Act of 1773. Lamester was the first Chief Justice of this court. Select the correct answer using code given below. Options are one only, two only, both one and two only, neither one, nor two only. Right option is option number A, one only. Supreme Court at Calcutta was established by the Regulating Act of 1773. So right option is option number A. So next question is, by which of one of the following acts was the Federal Court in India created? Options are Indian Council Act 1861, Government of India Act 1909, Government of India Act 1919, none of the above. Right option is option number D, none of the above. The Federal Court in India was established by the Government of India Act 1935 on 1st October 1937. Sir Murich Gray was its first Chief Justice. Hence options D is correct answer. So next question is, the Federal Court of India was established in which of the following year? Options are 1935, 1937, 1946, 1947. Right option is option number B, 1937. Next question is, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below the list. List 1 and list 2, establishment of Board of Control, Regulating Act 1773, establishment of a Supreme Court, Pitch India Act 1784, permission to English missionaries to work in India, Charter Act of 1813, appointment of the law member in Governor General Council, Charter Act of 1833. So right option is option number B. Regulating Act 1773 established of Supreme Court, Pitch India Act 1784 establishment of Board of Control, and Charter Act 1813 permission to English missionaries to work in India, and Charter Act of 1833 appointment of law member in Governor General Council. Next question is, in the context of Indian history, the principal diarchy refers to division of the central legislature into two houses, introduction of a double government, that is central and state government, having two sets of rulers, one in London and other in Delhi. Divisions of the subjects delegated to the provinces into two categories. Right option is option number D, division of subjects delegates to the provinces into two categories. Diarchy has been derived from Greek word diarch, which means double rule. In the context of Indian history, the principle of diarchy refers to the division of legislation subjects into central and provincial categories. The provincial subjects were further divided into reserved and transferred categories. Comparatively important subjects reserved, such as police, jail, justice, finance, and irrigation. Irrigations were to be administered by the governor and his executive council without being responsible to the legislative council. Subjects lesser importance transfer subjects such as education, agriculture, local self-government were to be administered by the governor with the aid of ministers responsible to the legislative council. So right option is option number D. Division of subject delegates to the provinces into two categories. Next question is, under which of the following acts diarchy was introduced at central level? Options are Acts of 1909, Government of India Act 1919, Government of India Act 1935, Indian Independence Act 1947. Right option is option number C, Indian Government of India Act 1937. Diarchy introduced in central level Government of India Act 1937. The salient features of the Government of India Act 1935 where diarchy was introduced at the central level instead of provinces as envisaged in the Government of India Act 1919. The Government of India Act 1935 proposed to set up all India Federation comprising of the British India provinces and the princely states. The supremacy of the British Parliament remained intact under the Government of India Act 1935. Burma was separated from India with effect from April 1937. The Government of India Act 1935 abolished the Council of Secretary of State for India, which was created in 1858. The Federal Court of India was established on 1st October 1937. Sir Maurice Duray was its first Chief Justice. Next question is which of the following acts set up diarchy systems at the central level? Options are Government of India Act 1935, Government of India Act 1919, Indian Council Act 1909, Indian Council Act 1892. Right option is option number A, Government of India Act 1935. So please like, comment and subscribe my channel.